Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Faversham Community Land Trust's meeting. Faversham has hidden homeless. My name is Claire Martin, and I am chair of the Faversham Community Land Trust. I'm not going to be the only person speaking tonight. There are other trustees that will be also speaking, and I would also like to welcome Councillor Ben Martin. And he has agreed to speak. So thank you very much, Ben. So this is what we're going to talk about this evening. And like I say, it's going to be split up. So it's not just my voice you're going to be hearing. And we'll have questions at the end. Okay, so why have we set up the Faversham Community Land Trust? So the idea of setting this up was actually born in 2016. When I was an independent town councillor. And it came about just from a quick conversation with someone. And I visited another community land trust in Kent that was doing a presentation to their parish council. And I thought it was a really good idea, mainly because of the young people that I was talking to at the time in town. I also have children that are young adults, and I know how they were finding it difficult, if not impossible, to get on the housing ladder, not just to buy in town, but also they were finding it hard to actually afford private rent. Some of them found that private renting, they didn't want to do it because then they knew that they wouldn't also be able to save for a deposit on a home. Also, there are too few social houses that are becoming available, and those that are being snapped up by people that are people and families that are in real need. You know, they're living in bed and breakfasts, so they are the priority. So the Faversham Community Land Trust was finally formed in 2019. And our main focus is housing for people that are already living in Faversham. So they're already in our infrastructure. They are, you know, they've got children attending schools, they work in our town, they use our GP surgeries. And so that is why we decided to focus on local people. We're also open to looking at other projects as well. So although our main focus is housing. Okay, so we're really lucky that Faversham does have a really good mixed community, but there are families that are living in really difficult circumstances in the town. There are lots of overcrowding. There are families where you've got, in theory, two families living in one home, where you've got the in-laws living, and then you've got the children are living, and they sleep. Some of them are sleeping with their children in front rooms, and of course this has a real knock-on effect, particularly with mental health, and that isn't just the adults, that is also the children. Children's mental health is also becoming one of the difficult things that I think that's being seen in surgeries. So in 2020, we decided to undertake a housing needs assessment. And this was delivered by ARC4. And it was delivered all over the town, and we had a really good response to it. As you can see from the Consumer Data Research Centre, the map of Faversham, and you can see where our main deprivation is, and that is the North Preston estate. And then you can see to the east of that, we've got Whiting Crescent and the road leading to Haysbrook Road. We've got Ospringe with the Lionfield estate and the top end of Lower Road. And then to the west, we've got Millfield and Love Lane that are in the orange colours, and these were once the council estates. These were the first council estates that were built just after the war in the 50s. North Preston was started, and still about 50% of these estates are owned by the social housing provider. So this is what we're about. We are registered with the Community Benefits Society. There's our objections there, and who we're regulated by. Okay, and those are our important words: Faversham and Trust. It's housing for local people that will be held in trust in perpetuity for its future generations.